Rebekah was a woman of remarkable faith. From a young age, she showed unwavering devotion to God and a courage that made her stand out. She was chosen by God to play a key role in His plan. Her life was a testament to obedience and trust in the Lord. Her story is an inspiration to us all. Rebekah shows us that, even in tough times, faith can guide and strengthen us. She shows us the power of faith and obedience. Through her actions, we see how trusting in God can change lives. Rebekah lived at a time when women had few choices. However, she didn't let the limitations of her time get her down. But she didn't let that limit her. With determination and faith, she followed the path God had laid out for her. She was brave and willing to follow God's plan. Her courage and determination are examples for us all. Her story teaches us that God can use anyone. No matter our circumstances, He sees our worth and potential. He sees our hearts and knows our potential. When we trust in Him, He guides and strengthens us. Rebekah's story reminds us that God has a plan. He has a purpose for each of our lives, and when we follow His will, we find our true path. He has a purpose for each of our lives. When we trust in Him, He guides our steps and leads us to a fulfilling life. When we trust in Him, He guides our steps. He shows us the right way and helps us overcome challenges. He leads us to a life of blessings and purpose. Rebekah's story is a powerful reminder that with faith and obedience, we can achieve great things. Rebekah lived in Haran. Her life was simple. She took care of her family. She was a woman of great faith. She believed in God's promises. One day a servant came to Haran. He was sent by Abraham. Abraham was Rebekah's relative. The servant was looking for a wife for Isaac. Isaac was Abraham's son. The servant prayed to God. He asked God to help him find the right woman. God led him to Rebekah. Are we praying to God regularly? Just like Abraham's servant, subscribe to our channel and share this message with more people. The servant told Rebekah about Isaac. He asked Rebekah to marry him. Rebekah had to make a big decision. She had to leave her family. She had to travel to a new land. Rebekah trusted God. She knew He would be with her. She said yes to the servant. She agreed to marry Isaac. Rebekah's faith is an inspiration to us. Rebekah set off on a long journey. She traveled with the servant. They traveled through the desert. It was a hard journey. But Rebekah was strong. She never lost faith. Finally, Rebekah arrived in Canaan. She saw a man in the distance. It was Isaac. He was praying in a field. Isaac was praying too. He was asking God to bless his marriage. God answered his prayer. He brought Rebekah into his life. Rebekah and Isaac met. They fell in love. They got married. God blessed their marriage. He gave them a happy life together. They had a strong family. Their story shows us the importance of prayer. It shows us that God cares about our wishes. He wants to bless us with good things. God had a special plan for Rebekah. From the very beginning, she was chosen for a great purpose. She would be the mother of a great nation, a central figure in the history of God's people. God had promised Abraham that his descendants would be as numerous as the stars in the sky. This promise would be fulfilled through Rebekah. Rebekah would play a vital role in fulfilling this promise, being the mother of future generations. But Rebekah's journey to motherhood wasn't easy. She faced many challenges and trials along the way. She had to wait many years before having children, a period of great expectation and hope. She had to endure the pain of childbirth twice, bringing her twin sons into the world. Through it all, Rebekah remained faithful to God. Her faith never wavered, even in the most difficult moments. She never lost hope. Her trust in God was unshakable. She trusted that God would keep His promises, and He did, showing His faithfulness. Rebekah gave birth to twin sons, Esau and Jacob, who would become leaders of great nations, thus fulfilling God's plan. Rebekah's life teaches us about courage. She left her home, a place of comfort and safety. She trusted God, even without knowing what the future held for her. She went to a new land, a place she didn't know, full of challenges, but her faith guided her every step of the way. Rebekah's life teaches us about faith. She believed in God with all her heart and soul. Her faith was unshakable, even in the toughest times. She knew that God would take care of her, that He would protect and guide her. This trust gave her an inner peace that nothing could shake. She was a blessing to her family, a source of love and wisdom. Her presence brought joy and togetherness to everyone around her. Rebekah's sons, Esau and Jacob, became the fathers of two great nations. They grew up with their mother's guidance and love. The nation of Israel descended from Jacob, a lineage that continues to have a big impact even today. The nation of Edom descended from Esau, forming an important part of ancient history. Through her sons, Rebekah's legacy continued, influencing future generations and shaping history. She played a vital role in God's plan to bless all nations, a role she fulfilled with dedication and faith. Rebekah may not have realized the full impact of her life, but her actions and faith left a lasting mark. But God used her in a powerful way, turning her life into an example of faith and courage. Her story continues to inspire us today, reminding us how important it is to trust in God. She reminds us that God can use ordinary people to do great things, no matter their circumstances. He can use them to do amazing things, changing lives and blessing nations. Subscribe to our channel, Secret Parables, and share this message to help others. Rebekah's story shows us how faithful God is. God made a promise to Abraham. He promised to make him into a great nation. God kept his promise. He used Rebekah to fulfill this promise. God always keeps his promises. He will always keep his word. We can trust him. Even when we don't understand his ways, we can be sure that he is working everything out for our good. Remember Rebekah's story. Let it encourage you to trust in God. He has a plan for your life. He wants to bless you. He wants to use you for his glory. Subscribe to our channel, Secret Parables, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any content.